Hello, this is Rix's Fry. It's a chance reveal of the African leopard, the animal that the frontier decided to um reveal a couple of days later than the other animal. So yeah, of course, Aardvark, Blonde Cichlid, Far Salamander, Jonesbog, Giant Nation Leaf Insects. Now, originally, I was going to talk about this just for a community post, since it's just one returning species that's been revealed. But the more that I think about it, there is actually a lot for me to say, to making a video about. So the African leopard it's another ret species to reveal this week. And it's another that I thought wouldn't make it because there are so many places that definitively keep it in captivity, but it's wrong. And getting it, getting it to its launch. Originally, this is actually a free one of the new base game animals. So the second one to new base game going to make a comeback at 2. The previous one being the red deer, and also that it should mention that a video about has released showing off the new animations that it has, and I can already say, judging by series here, that it is definitely an improvement over the original model, and it does seem to be that the curse of the having cartoonish scissors no more, which is great. I mean, the African leopard, I think it's probably the best cat Spatsu one, but it still had its issues. But here it's got a more accurate looking face and also coloration, which is great. And I think the reveal a lot. And that I do have a thing that we're going to get all the members of the Big Five at launch, and since now 3 of the members fully confirmed. We've had the African Savannah elephants, confirmed in the announcement trailer, and have the lion confirmed. And the Cape Buffalo, which see the silhouette of it in the gameplay footage. So I think the reveal Africa to me does add further confirmation that we're going to get the Cape Buffalo at launch as well. And I do think that surely we're going to get at least one of the 2 African species of rhino as well. I'm hoping for the southern white rhino, since that's the most commonly kept species of activity, and that's my favourite of the entire first game. Now I will say that I don't feel like it's really an animal to spotlight video for, since it's another big cat and it's not as pop or as impressed as the mascot or the Savage Tiger or the new highly anticipated lion. I think I personally would have had the aardvark piece. It's really cool, knowing it's a highly unique animal that would actually show some other that, and some goes sort of better climbing animations, and the fact that in the wildlife research you got further confirmation that predators can be in the wildlife along with prey, and so should be able to have predation behavior. Is that There we go. So it's yet another returning species confirmed. Really just demonstrating my issue with what's been revealed so far. I think Eben did mention that he also which not that much new hasn't been other than the flying birds and the fish. Haven't been that many entirely new habitat was revealed. With just the only entirely new ones that have been confirmed to us recording are the golden lion tamarin and the Goodfellas tree kangaroo. The rest of them, they're turning species, or at the very least, animals that are very similar to ones that were already in the first game, whether it's a different subspecies of the same species that was in the first game, or ones that you is to say that's in the same genus as well and from the first game. And think, for example, rather than having reticulated giraffe, got the Maasai giraffe, got the European brown bear instead of the grizzly bear and the Himalayan brown bear, or an Eurasian beaver instead of the North American beaver. And also I it really is, the more edgy the more that it's bothering me that has been any entirely new exhibit animals to be confirmed so far. And I get that exhibit animal is definitely the least popular animals from the first game, but I feel like there's still a good amount of people that want to see new exhibits, especially since there's the hope that perhaps 2 would have more customization, or which does seem to be the case with the Fire Salamander being an entirely different exhibit box than it was in the first game. So that's, and I think that's pretty much. So, and also I think I am feeling bad for North American players since outside of the Axolotls haven't had any it's confirmed that are out to the continent. We've also got the golden eagle and the grey wolf, which are found in North America, and I guess the hawksbill sea turtle, but they can be found in other parts of the world. So we've got the European, more getting the European counterparts of some of the most iconic residents of North America. We've got the white-tailed sea eagle instead of the bald eagle. The European at the very least, but not too sure about the American bison. I don't think we're good against the North American beaver, since the very similar Eurasian beaver. And yes, that's it. So that is sure. And also so far only 4 animals from my top 100 most second game have been confirmed. So those being the Toko toucan, the golden lion tamarins, the Martian tigers, the European brown bear, which I mean, I get that the first game were a lot of animals that pretty much need to have in a zoo game to be brought back from that too, but did we really need just brought back? Did we really need the new question you spoke? Did we really need the saltwater crocodile at launch? I mean, It's seriously, it's honestly so baffling to be that seems to have brought back the saltwater crocodile at launch, but doesn't getting the Nile crocodile to ever be demanding to be in the series. So well, I'm despite how negative being, I'm still happy about what's been revealed so far, but the has I'm not even sure there's any animals that got me super excited. I mean, said there hasn't been not that many entirely unique animals. When taking into account you know, the habitat animals and any new sounds, not that many. So it's up 100. I think that's what I have to say about the roster so far. So we'll have next.